Hello and welcome to Garden Priya channel. When we think of hibiscus, we usually think of those spectacular tropical looking flowers. But hibiscus belongs to a much larger family, the mallow family or Malvaceae, and it has some fascinating relatives. So today I would like to take you around my garden and show you some of the hibiscus I grow along with few of their beautiful relatives, including Malva, Okra, and coccineus or the seashore mallow. The Rose of Sharon is another beautiful member of the mallow family. I have several of them in my garden, but I will save Rose of Sharon for a separate video. Let us see a little bit about the mallow family. Many flowers in the mallow family have some interesting characteristic in common. I have brought 3 flowers of similar color here to show you the similarities. One is a hardy hibiscus, one is malva, and one is Rose of Sharon. The difference in flower size is remarkable. The hardy hibiscus has a dinner plate size flower, while the malva flower is tiny by comparison. Yet all of them have the basic 5-petaled structure, and in addition, a central column of stamens surrounding the style. And you will see the 5-petal structure as well as the central column of stamens. And if you look closely underneath the petals, you may see another interesting feature. In many members of the mallow family, in addition to the calyx, there is an extra whorl of leaf-like structures called epicalyx. And this is in the hardy hibiscus. And this is in Rose of Sharon. And you will also see it in malva. Let us start with hardy hibiscus. These are perennial plants that are hardy in zones 4 through 9. They grow best in full sun and moist, well-drained soil. They die back to the ground in winter and return in spring. And look at those thick stems. I've been growing many of these for years, and honestly I don't remember the names of all of them. So whenever I know the name, I will mention it. The first one, I've had it for more than 13 years. It produces dinner plate sized flowers and has got green foliage, and it blooms reliably every year. I bought this as a F1 hybrid from a seller. When the flower first opens, it's smaller in size and the color is saturated. As the day progresses, the flower becomes larger and the color softens. The next one is called Watermelon Ruffles. The flowers are quite ruffled and puckered, as you can see. They are magenta pink and somewhat smaller than some of my other hardy hibiscus flowers. And look at their leaf shape. This one is called raspberry rose. Although the flower color is similar to the previous one, the foliage is quite different in both shape as well as the color. This is also a much more vigorous plant. The next hibiscus is called Valentine's Crush. This hibiscus is one of the first to bloom in my garden, along with Monarda. It has bright red flowers and a prominent dark red eye. What I particularly like about this one is its bright, almost scarlet red color. Instead of the red coming from purple, as it is typical with hardy hibiscus, this red comes from orange spectrum, creating a unique scarlet red show. I do not know the name of this hibiscus. Its flowers are beautiful violet red in color It also has attractive burgundy foliage and it is very prolific bloomer. The next one is called Kopper King. This is a vigorous but compact rounded hardy hibiscus. Its distinctive copper red maple-like foliage. It creates a beautiful backdrop for its pink and white flowers which have red veining and bright red center. The next one is called Cookies and Cream. This one gives you a wonderful night and day combination, matte black foliage and pure white flowers. Like other hibiscus, it needs plenty of sun to develop its foliage color. The next one is Hibiscus coccineus, commonly called scarlet rose mallow or Texas star hibiscus. Despite the common name Texas star hibiscus, it is not native to Texas. It's native to the southeastern United States. Unlike the large rounded flowers of many hardy hibiscus, this one has got 5 long narrow petals that gives a beautiful star shape. The next one is Hibiscus mutabilis, commonly called Confederate rose. This one is relatively new to my garden and it has got the most fascinating flowers of hibiscus group. The newly opened flower can be white, then gradually becomes light pink and eventually deep pink or red. It will become a multi-stemmed tree. The next one is Malva Zebrina, which I started from seed. It has beautiful pink to mauve flowers with dark purple stripes or veins radiating from the center. The leaves are rounded and lobed, giving it a very different look from the hardy hibiscus. It blooms from late spring to frost. And here is another surprising member of the mallow family, okra. The beautiful yellow flowers with their dark maroon centers look very much like miniature hibiscus flowers. After the flowers are pollinated, they develop into the familiar okra pods that we harvest as a vegetable. And finally, this is the seashore mallow or Castelletskia virginica, another beautiful member of the mallow family. It is native to eastern United States and naturally grows in moist areas. Its delicate pink flowers are smaller than those of hardy hibiscus, but they have unmistakable mallow family look. Mine has been in the garden for quite some time. It blooms a little later than my hardy hibiscus, and right now the plants are loaded with flower buds. And that brings us to the end of our little tour of hibiscus and their beautiful relatives. Thank you so much for joining me in the garden. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to the Garden Priya channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.